How's it going, everyone? So, two examples for surveys being used for common good. The first one is going to be when taxpayers are surveyed. So, they are surveyed to see if they are satisfied with use of their taxpayer dollars. So, if a person is holding public office, they're going to want to know if they're serving the people well because that is their job. So that's an interesting one, and that's a very important one because politicians and anyone in public office can shift their policies or views to serve the people because, of course, they're going to want to get reelected. Another one is what do we use for work? There are companies that their job is just to provide surveys. So we hire a company to come in, and I developed a remote that controls your TV volume and TV power and input, but you attach it to a video game controller. So if you're gaming and someone's talking to you in the room, you can turn down the volume, you can hit the mute button, or if you just want to turn off your TV, you don't have to reach for the controller. It's all attached to your video game controller. But we wanted to see if this would be serviceable. So we sent out a survey to gamers and we asked them, which design do you like best? Is this something you would use? Do you feel this remote would be in the way of your gameplay? And most importantly, how much would you expect to pay for an attachment like this? So we can use that information to help us in product development. So surveys are used by companies to make sure they provide the best product for the consumer. And I know that being an innovative company, there's a lot of times where I can be innovative and create a product, but I'm solving a problem that no one's really facing. I'm just trying to be real creative. And then we don't want to put a lot of dollars towards that if it's not really going to solve a problem that people are actually having. So that's how companies and what I'm familiar with using surveys. Now, when it comes to media, I kind of have a different angle on this. The form of media I'm thinking about is podcast. Podcasts are starting to use surveys to generate their content. So if a podcast has tech subscribers or a Twitter or Facebook, they can put a survey out there and then a whole show can be based just on that information from the survey. I listen to an Ohio State podcast. I'm a big Ohio State fan, but I live in Oklahoma, so I'm out of touch with the fan base. So it's interesting, after Ohio State's last loss, they posted a survey. Are you upset? Are you disappointed? Are you proud of them fighting hard and coming up short? Or are you just happy that they made it that far? And so they would have these different options. And then I would be able to see if my feelings about my favorite team align with the fan base, or maybe if I'm just kind of out of touch since I'm so far away. So it's an easy way for podcasts to get in touch with their audience and know the content that they want to create for their audience, and then have their audience almost be a part of the show by having the data from the survey included in the show. So that's all I got for this week. Thank you very much.